So good afternoon to all of you, and welcome to this class on knowledge classification and book classification. So today we are going to see what is meant by knowledge classification and book classification. Okay. So let us see the meaning of knowledge classification. As we have seen that the classification is a process and it is a logical visual method of simplification and understanding. And through this classification, what we are doing, we are no other objects can be understood without classification. So it will organize all sort of entities, and it will also depict their due place in the universe. So for this we are using classification, and classification can be both of abstract and it may be the concrete entities of the ideas or the things. Okay. And it is essentially for the life process of learning and doing and living successfully. So everywhere we are using this classification. And when we look at the history of the human civilization, we can observe that the progressed as a primitive human learned by the classification. Okay. And classify the visible phenomena or fact also. So we can, let us say, man learn of edible items and the edible non-edible things also. Man also divided the animal into various classification group, that may be the useful animals or the harmful animals group. So like this, we are in daily day-to-day life, we are using this classification system. Okay. So and when through classification, man can also relate the things with each other. For example, man can relate the clouds with the rain, and rain with the growth of the vegetation and the life. So when the man observed the basic type of knowledge, so based on that, he has done some type of, means he is also doing the act of classifying. So the act of classifying day by day, it is increasing based on the knowledge. And it has rightly been said that all the knowledge is classification. So whatever knowledge we have in the universe, then all the knowledge is classification. And we have already seen what is meant by knowledge, which is the defined as some of the totality of the facts, whatever the beliefs we have in the universe, or the whatever the experiences we have, memories or the expressed feeling. It may be for the art, science, fictions, or whatever the maths myths we conserve in the society, that is also coming under the knowledge. So thinkers of all ages have tried to categorize the knowledge to understand its nature and whatever the boundaries it has, or how the knowledge has grow. So he has means all the ages, the thinkers have tried to categorize all such type of knowledge, and that become a knowledge classification. Okay. So the universe of knowledge consists of an infinite number of entries which are now unknown, and those which are unknown will become known in future. So whatever the things are happened in the universe, all kind of like it may, we can say, the history, nature, kind, properties, growth, and also the gaps in the knowledge will lead to proper understanding of the knowledge. Okay. And it becomes the guide for the educationist, it becomes the guide for the scientist, and also it becomes the guide for the librarians. Okay. So knowledge is both it may be the speculative and the empirical, and it has the province of the philosopher and the scholar. So it will depend how the philosopher, whatever the new concept has been developed, how the philosopher will classify it based on the knowledge classification. Okay. And we can take one simple example of the knowledge classification. In the previous Vedic era, they have divided the whole Vedic categories like of the knowledge, that is the dharma, artha, kam, moksha. So all type of four categories were there in the Vedic as per the Vedic categories. Okay. So that is the knowledge classification, and therefore a scheme of classification should have the infinite hospitality to accommodate newly entries are it means in the array or in the chain. So whatever the knowledge classification the philosopher or the other thinkers were doing, that we have to give the specific place or the hospitality through our classification scheme. Okay, so knowledge classification is different because here the thinkers or whatever the objects or the entities are there, that we are categorized into the different ways. So that is knowledge classification. Then book classification is different. So whatever in library we are classifying the books, okay, or documents. So that is called as a book classification. So let us see the special features of knowledge classification. Knowledge classification is a basis of book classification. Okay. So knowledge, based on the knowledge classification, whatever the universe of knowledge we have seen. So whatever the universe of knowledge is there, based on that we are doing the book classification. So knowledge classification is a basis of the book classification. Then classification start with the knowledge, and if there is no knowledge, then there is no classification. So based on in classification scheme, means in class book classification or library classification, we are classifying the books based on the subject content or thought content of the subject. Okay, so here if the knowledge is not there, then there may not be no classification. Okay, so all knowledge should be systematically mapped out according to the recognized rules of division to form a complete classification of ideas. So what is meant by knowledge? Knowledge is the totality of idea. We have already seen in the knowledge what is knowledge. So here whatever the totalities of ideas are there, we have to divide into the various divisions or various forms. Okay, so that we can systematically map it out uh, for the library classification purpose or for the different purpose. So there is a true order of the science, and it is a philosophical base for library classification also, and which is followed by intellectual climate and evolutionary order or the order of nature. And it is an order of progression from simple to complex thing. So here the knowledge classification means the thinkers, the philosopher, whatever knowledge are exists, they are classifying it simply. Okay, so that is knowledge classification, and which will be the base for the book classification. So knowledge classification is considered as a theoretical approach, and it is very relatively broad approach. Okay, and it is neglecting the principles of the subject analysis. In book classification, we are focusing on the subject analysis based on the thought content of the document. We are classifying, but here in the knowledge classification, the principle of subject analysis will be neglecting, and the order of nature is also restricted here in the knowledge classification. We can't say this will be the order. So in any entity can be spread. We have seen the characteristics of the knowledge and the universe of knowledge, means universe of subject. Okay, so based on that we have seen that the subject is infinite, means knowledge is infinite, and continuous development will be there. It's turbulently dynamic, so we can say in one order the knowledge will develop. We proliferation also we have seen. So knowledge classification is not a practical approach. Let us see about the book classification and its types. Book classification, it is also called as a library classification, and previously also we have seen what is meant by library classification. So library classification is a book or document classification. And documents are nothing. What is mean by documents? It is nothing, but it will carries the knowledge or the information. And in modern library, documents are classified on the basis of knowledge contains, and therefore the knowledge classification have become basis of library classification, which we have seen. But knowledge is abstract and fluid and takes the shape of its container and carries. Like here, we are physically forms of books will be there, and we are doing the classification of the books. Okay, so that is called as a book classification. Okay, so books on the other hand are physically will be available, and whatever by using the classification schemes, it may be the DDC or it may be colon classification scheme or any other classification scheme. Based on that, we are classifying the books and we are making the arrangement of the books on the shelves. Okay, so here one thing is there, book will be there, any form of documents will be there, and we are arranging, we are classifying it, and then we are arranging it. Okay, so documented knowledge has some non-subject aspects also, like language or the viewpoint of the author will be also there, format, media. So there may be a different type of aspects which is coming under the non-subject aspects also. So all these have to be accounted for the library classification. And when we classify, the library classification are in fact more detailed, because we are using the annotations, symbols, and we are assigning to a specific sub means documents or a specific book, and we are also using the common tables for physical aspects, and we have also detail indexed of the subject. Okay, and therefore library classification are more formal and complex than the knowledge classification, which these are the based. Okay, so let us see what are the book classification on the basis. So first will be the generalia class, and where the main class of the classification which is reserved for book on many subjects. So the main class of the classification will be there, that is called a generalia class. Like if you have the encyclopedias, then it